We got a 2015 Ford Mustang GT 5.0, and today we're doing something very special. We will be replacing the plastic valve covers with the aluminum valve covers. A little bit of an upgrade, and it also has a TSB for the plastic valve covers and them leaking oil, things of that sort. And so I've seen that replacing with the aluminum just eliminates all those issues to come. So let's start breaking this down. First thing, take the cover off, pop off with just putting some pressure to it, and then we're going step-by-step piece. I'm going to do this side first. So initially, I'll make some room, meaning taking off the intake, looking at these vacuum lines, trying to get some clearance, taking this off as well. And once we take that cover off from that valve cover, then we'll go ahead and start taking out the coils and the spark plugs. So stay tuned. All right, quick update. We ended up taking off the intake hose, taking out the box also. These lines have clips in them. What's the other line? These two lines, you just have to kind of just pry it back that way. And once it pries back, then you're able to pull the lines off of here and here. Cool. Move this out to the side. Now, the next steps will be unhooking the wire harness from here. And then taking out the coil packs, unplugging the coil packs, and then finally, once everything is detached, we'll be able to start taking the bolts out of the valve cover. So let me do that. All right, update. We have all the 10 mils unscrewed. The last thing we need to do is take out this right here, which I believe is a tab on the inside that you rotate it counterclockwise, that comes out. Look at that. And then we should be able to pull this thing off. Boom. So valve cover off. It takes a little bit of prying, but it come on. All right, so got an update on some new information. So the TSB for the plastic valve covers are to drill holes where these caps are. You have like 4 holes that go on to the whole thing. In the aluminum, the holes are already accounted for the plastic one being drilled, and the holes are already drilled into the block. So where you would have the cover here, this will be like where the faux plastic cover would be here also, and then in the back. So the aluminum valve cover has all these spaces available to where you have, I think, an extra 5 bolts within your valve cover. So that's awesome. But that ideally is taking account of the TSB. If you wanted to continue using the plastic, the TSB will see where, get details. You see where that's no bolts, no bolts, no bolt, no bolt, and no bolt. They want you to drill a hole into these plastic covers to where you can get into the block. So something interesting. But yes, cleaned everything up, cleaned the surface of the valve cover, vacuumed all the debris out. I'm about to put the new one back on. So, all right, so this is a side-by-side comparison of the new aluminum and the old plastic. Okay, but yeah, there we go. Now we just gotta put the bolts back in, do reverse, and she should be ready to ride. All right, and she's running. So there's one thing that we had on our valve cover that you may not experience on yours, but when we ordered our valve cover, it came with an extra PCV hole, which is right there. So what we ended up doing was creating a cap just to cap it off. But she's running beautifully. Other than that, that's how you do it, baby. I'm gonna tackle this one hopefully in the next week or two, whenever the customer is ready. But one down, one to go. Boom.